I'm William Haas, and let's clear up gay culture. Same-sex households double in U.S. as marriage equality faces renewed political pressure nationwide. According to new data from the U.S. Census Bureau, shows that the number of same-sex couple households in the United States has more than doubled over the past 2 decades. In 2024, about 1.7 million U.S. households were headed by same-sex couples, which is roughly 1% of all households. This is up from approximately 777,000 in 2004. Of course, around 863,000 were married couples, while about 551,000 were unmarried. Married same-sex couples have outnumbered unmarried couples since 2015, following the U.S. Supreme Court landmark decision, Obergefell versus Hodges, which legalized marriage equality nationwide. Census data also highlights demographic and economic shifts. Married lesbian couples now outnumber married gay men couples, reversing trends from 2004. Median household income for lesbian couples reached $108,000 compared to $104,000 for male couples. Despite similar employment rates, globally, 40 countries have legalized same-sex marriage since the Netherlands became the first in 2001. In the U.S., support has risen 63%, up from 35% in 2001. I'm excited to see these numbers, that more people are getting married, and gay men and lesbian couples just want to go be normal like everybody else. They want to participate and be an active part of our community. And why defeat that? Why, if 2 people love each other, are you going to defeat them and put them down? There's no reason for that. The world's big enough. The astronauts have showed photos, of how big the world is and how we think it's a small little pinhole. And there's so much land to share that why can't everybody just live in peace and just get along?
Yeah, absolutely. I find it's interesting, again, the census data is always as good as the people that fill it out, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't really 100% know, that there is still such a large population, I'll put myself in that category, so I guess I can't really question it, of same-sex couples that are not legally married, on the basis of the protections that you receive as a married couple, Social Security benefits, which I think is one of the biggest ones. I think as a financial advisor, talking to clients about, God forbid something happens to one of you and the other person has, a better Social Security benefit, they would not be eligible for it if you are deceased, if you're not legally married. So there's a lot of benefits that are being left on the table. And especially under the current administration, I did, at one point there was kind of like a little bit of a rush for people to feel like they were going to, maybe the Supreme Court was going to overturn it. And again, that would be past the census data anyways, of the last study.
I'm surprised the White House hasn't whitewashed this information yet. It's coming from the sites, but yes, if those unmarried, I can take care of you for that.
We have a pastor on call here at Queer News Tonight.
Call in now.
Yes. Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.